Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Traveling Karina here, and I am back with the last stop of our 10-day Europe cruise in Naples, Italy, where we explored the ruins of Pompeii. Come join us for a quick walking tour and learn a few tips along the way. We booked the Pompeii group excursion through Carnival, but we almost didn't go. We almost backed out, but I am so glad that we didn't. This was our first time going to Europe, so we wanted to make sure that we saw as much as we possibly could. So we booked an excursion for almost every port that we went to, and by this day, we were exhausted. And to be honest, we were not looking forward to another day in a big group and crowds. But the city of Pompeii was my favorite of all the ruins that I have visited and seen. And I would definitely recommend that you put Pompeii on your list of activities if this is something that you enjoy. It is just amazing how much they've uncovered and restored. Pompeii was a city before it was covered with volcanic ash, so it is a very large area and you can walk it for hours. And I'm happy to report that because the area is so large, there weren't a lot of crowds. It wasn't as busy as some of the other ruins that I've been to. It was a lovely day. We had a great experience. Oh my gosh. Wowzers.
Yeah, it's a full city.
I do recommend that you wear runners or shoes with good support because there are a lot of areas of uneven surfaces, and there are a few big steps in places as well. I also recommend that you bring some water or something to drink because you're limited once inside Pompeii. There are a few stores on the outside, and then we came across one store while we were inside, but you are very limited. We did choose to leave our group and walk around on our own. We asked our leader if that was possible, and she didn't have any issues with it. She did tell us a time to meet at the end, and we just wandered off on our own. There were definitely some pros and cons to doing that. Because we had left our leader, we didn't hear any of the backstory or history of Pompeii. So if you want that information, I definitely recommend going on a tour and staying with your guide. But we weren't really interested in that at that moment. Like I said, we were tired and we kind of just wanted to wander and take a leisurely walk on our own and not think too much. But because we were on our own, we covered more ground and we got to look at more of what we wanted to look at. A big downfall for us going out on our own is that we almost got lost. So if you do choose to do that, please make sure to ask your leader exactly what exit you should leave from because there are multiple exits. And we ended up leaving from the wrong exit and we got lost in Italy. So we had to find our way around to the correct exit, which was outside of Pompeii, which made it a little bit more difficult. But I am happy to tell you that we did find our group in the end and we made it back to the ship. So that's a good thing. But that is definitely why you should not follow my example. In the end, we had a really great day and Pompeii was just what we needed to end off our cruise. The bus ride there is about an hour long, and then we were given, I think it was like 3 or 4 hours. I can't completely remember how long we had there, but I do know that we did not see all of Pompeii. It is massive. As I had mentioned, we had taken a tour for almost all the ports that we took on our Europe cruise. So if that interests you, I welcome you to check out my playlist. It's called the 10-Day Europe Cruise playlist on my YouTube channel, and you will find out all kinds of information there. And thank you for watching.